up, everybody? Welcome back. Another live beer review here at Rolka Nation's Brewery. And today, we're going to take a look at a beer that I've had quite a while down in the old cellar. And it's from one of the world's most unique and interesting brewers. We're going to take a look at Mikkeller's I Beat You. Interesting name. I'll explain why shortly. First, a little bit about Mikkeller. You can see a little kind of self-portrait there on the bottle of him. I'll take a pic close-up of this. But Mikkeller is actually a Danish brewer, and it's pretty much just one guy, Michael Borg, B-O-R-G. Him and another gentleman that he homebrewed with back in Denmark. Started the brewery originally a few years back, but Michael Borg has pretty much been running it himself since 2007, so about the last 4 years. Now, what makes Mikkeller one of the more interesting brewers in the world is that Michael Borg is pretty much what is known as a gypsy brewer, okay? So what that means is that he kind of floats around from different spots to different breweries to make his beer. He actually does not own his own brewery other than a very small operation at the bar that bears his name in Copenhagen, Denmark. So other than that, he kind of travels around and brews with other breweries in their space. They either will brew together, they'll collaborate, or they'll just simply let him use their equipment and he'll do his thing. So it's really interesting. That results in him making a lot of different beers, and most, if not just about all of them, are one-time brews. So Mikkeller beers are almost, as a result, collector's items. So, how about that? In fact, in 2010, Mikkeller put out 76 different beers in that year alone, so a very prolific brewer as well. Tends to experiment a lot, put different twists on some same beers. For instance, he has put out a multitude of different IPAs using different hop profiles, a lot of them just single hop, but heavy on them, etc. So very unique, like I said, he collaborates. I know he brewed with Cigar City in Tampa, and this one he brewed in collaboration with Brewdog in Scotland. So again, this is called I Beat You. And if you can see the label, you'll see that the I and the B and the U are capitalized. Of course, to emphasize IBU. IBU, as you may or may not know, is the kind of measurement tool used to measure the bitterness content of beer. So, this is a double IPA. Of course, IPAs are known for their bitterness from the high hop quality, and this one's going to be even more so, as it is a double IPA. Like I said, brewed in Brewdog in Scotland. This is about a 9.8% beer. I've had it for a while, about 4 months downstairs. I should have drank it sooner. IPAs and very hop-heavy beers, kind of the more fresh, the better. But, you know, it should be good. This uses 6 different kinds of hops in it, which is a lot. So it should definitely be an interesting beer. I've only had a couple of Mikkellers in the past, and I really like them both. So let's check out I Beat You. Tough, angry-sounding name, but, you know, play on words, so it's fine. Nice color, kind of a hazy burnt orange. You'll see a pretty substantial head on there. Not overly thick, but nice. Good color. See a fair amount of carbonation rising up off there. Good aroma. It's definitely a blast of hops, if you will. Kind of some pine hops, a little earthy, a little bit of citrus in there, maybe it's like some pineapple even, if you will, in the aroma. Kind of resin-like qualities, maybe a little bit of bread or biscuit-like quality. Ooh, wow, that is definitely bitter, but good, definitely. It's a little more heavy than most IPAs I'm accustomed to. You definitely get a big dose of kind of those pine hops coming through, that earthiness quality. Very bitter, maybe a little bit of honey in the taste, maybe a little bit of fruit again, a little bit of caramel coming from the malt. Definitely has an oily kind of effect on the palate. It's good though. It kind of starts off hoppy, chills out a little bit in the middle, and then kind of ends with another blast of hops, and then a very, very light sweet touch on the finish that kind of lingers for a minute. That's kind of where that honey's coming in, right there at the very, very end. Good. Another interesting beer from Mikkeller. It's actually not blowing me away, but you know, it's a solid IPA. You know, the alcohol's there, good high gravity selection. Overall, I give it a B. I'll give it a B. I know Mikkeller can sometimes hit or miss a little bit since he is very experimental and brews in such small batches. So this is good. It's not amazing. The other two I've had were better. But, you know, for hopheads, this is a great choice. I'm not even really sure, honestly, if you can find this anymore. Like I said, hard to find Mikkeller's one-time releases. But check out some of his other stuff. He puts out a ton of different IPAs. One is definitely sure to tickle your fancy, if you will. So again, Mikkeller, I beat you, double IPA. Until next time.